Hey everyone, so today I am back with a makeup tutorial. The first product I'm going to be using is my Wet n Wild Duel and Contour Stick. I only use the contour side. The highlight side or concealer side, I don't even know what it is. It is just way too thick and does not blend out well. So I highly recommend the contour side, but not the highlight side. So I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques face brush. I'm not for sure of the name. It came in a pack of 3 at Walmart. And I'm just going to be using this to blend out the contour. So the reason I do my contour first is because of a Tarte Westbrook video that she put on her YouTube channel with Scott Barnes. And he does JLo's makeup like this. And I just love the way it makes my makeup look. I don't look as cakey. It looks so nice. I look like a glowy, hoey goddess. So shout out to Tati Westbrook for introducing me to this technique because, girl, my makeup has been flame ever since. So I just blend and blend and blend. I put the contour in the hollows of my cheek, on my forehead, and on my jawline, because I want my face to be snatched in. I want my forehead to be smaller, my eyes to be closer, the illusion that I have cheekbones and a snatched jawline. Everybody's face is different, so if you feel like your cheekbones are already higher than the heavens, or your forehead is too small, or your eyes are already close together, you don't have to do this step. But if you're like me and you just feel like you have a big face, contour, baby. It makes you look the way you want to look, honestly. It's like plastic surgery without having to go under the knife. Anyways, I'm just blending and blending and blending. The reason I do one side at a time is because this product dries very fast, so you do not have a lot of time to work with it. It doesn't dry down as fast as some makeup and contour, but it does dry down fast, so I like to work fast with it. And I am just blending and blending and blending until I get the desired look I'm going for. Next, I'm going to be taking my foundation, and I use the Urban Cover Foundation by Maybelline, and I love this foundation for my dry skin. In my T-zone, it's not the greatest because it is a dewier foundation, and my T-zone gets very oily, but the rest of my face it works so well on because it is a very dewy foundation. It isn't very full coverage, so if you want a full coverage moment, this foundation probably will not be your cup of tea, but for me it is perfect. I dot it on my skin that way I don't use too much because you can build it up to be a medium coverage foundation. And now I'm taking my damp beauty sponge and I am beating my face. Like, this is the most relaxing thing to me about makeup. I don't know why, but I love the feeling of a damp beauty sponge on my face. And it just, yeah. I could go on and on about how much I love the feeling, the sound it makes. Like, oh my gosh, yes, I could do this all day, every single day. And I do not drag my beauty blender because it just takes away foundation when you do that. I like the way the pouncing makes it look. Some people do use their beauty blender and drag it, but that is not what you're supposed to do. Anyways, beauty guru over here. Just joking. Now I'm showing you that this is a very light coverage foundation. It doesn't hide my dark circles or my acne or the redness of my nose. And I use a lot of concealer just for the fact that I need it. So anyways, I use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camouflage Concealer and the Age Rewind by Maybelline. The reason I mix these two together underneath my eyes is because the e.l.f. is very full coverage, but it's too yellow for me. And yellow is very brightening, but it makes me look like a crazy person unless I mix a little bit of the more pinky Maybelline one with it. So I mix them together, and then I use the Maybelline to highlight my face and spot conceal where I have acne marks that are showing through. I take the same damp beauty sponge that I used for my foundation and I beat my face some more. Oh my goodness, I love the way my face looks before powder. Like, if I wasn't so oily in my T-zone, I would totally never wear powder because I love how dewy I look right here in the shot. I look so dewy and so pretty, and I just love it. Like, oh my goodness. Now I'm just showing you how nice those foundations blend together with my foundation. Look at that, y'all. Now I'm just taking this Tarte pore filling translucent powder. It does leave flashback. I do not know why. This is the first time I used this powder. Anyways, I just use it underneath my eyes. I'm taking the different sponge and I'm just going to dip it into the powder and like bake my under eyes with it with a damp beauty sponge. This one is by Real Techniques. My only thing is I use way too much powder. I know I have dry, crepey skin, but I just love powder. I love it. I love the way, I just love it. I love the way it leaves my skin feeling, but I can't use a lot of it. Now I'm taking my It Cosmetics brush. It's just a powder brush, dual end, and I am wiping away the excess powder. The reason I tried this Tarte little powder thing is because it was pore filling, and your girl is textured the house and has huge pores. So yeah, that's what I did there. And now I'm just trying to like take some off because I realized how much extra I put on my face that I did not need. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder for the rest of my face. I use the same damp beauty sponge that I used before, and I just press it into my skin. I always just want to say beat it into my skin, but you people probably think I'm nutsos for saying that. So I'm pressing it into my skin. And then I'm going to take my It Cosmetics brush, again, the same one I used for underneath my eyes, and I'm going to dust around that powder and try to get the extra off because, like I said, I have crepey dry skin and I use way too much powder for someone who has that much dry skin. Like, my dry skin is horrible. For those of you who know me, it is freaking horrible. So now I'm just showing you how dry I already look because I put way too much powder on, and instead of a dewy, glowy goddess, I look like a crepe. Hey! So now I'm taking my contour powder, which I just use as a bronzer. I don't really use as a contour. I've had it for 6,000 years, so don't mind how disgusting it is. And then I'm just using some brush I got from Walmart that is an angled brush, and I am placing a crap ton of that bronzer everywhere. Even though I'm making videos to promote self-love and self-care, I'm going to say this now, and I'll never say it again because I am trying to be more positive about myself. The reason I use so much damn bronzer is because I'm white as snow. Like, if you put me next to a white wall, you probably would not be able to see me. That's how white I feel like I am. So I use 6,000 pounds of bronzer. I just love the way bronzer makes me look. I love the way it makes me feel. So bronzer for the win every single day of my life. So next I'm going to be taking a Tarte highlighter and stunner, I believe. It is my favorite highlighter. I use the other end of my damp sponge that I use for my powders, and I just place that highlighter all over my face, and way too much. Like, I love highlighter so much that every time I put it on, I look like a goddamn glazed donut. Like, freaking delicious. I love the way it makes me look. I love the way it makes me feel. So you know what? I highlight to the heavens. I highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, the apples of my cheeks, my cheekbones. I just love highlighter. I also think I faked my arch in this video with highlighter. Like the arch of my brow with highlighter, because it makes it look like your arch is a little higher when you put a little bit of highlighter above it. Look at me trying to be a beauty guru, guys. Look at me. Look at me. Oh yeah, look at that highlighter, bro. Look at the way it shines in the light. Yep, look at me faking my arch with my highlighter. I freaking love highlighter. I love it more than I love anything else in this world. Okay, that's a lie. Any other makeup product in the world. So now I'm just putting more Vaseline on my lips because my lips are super dry. And I also had Vaseline on when I started this video. Plus, I already prepped and primed my skin ahead of time. Like, I had my face washed already, obviously. And everything else on. So now I'm just going to be taking my Colourpop palette. I'm explaining here in this clip that I'm not an affiliate with them, but you can use code Manny MUA, Loreal, or what was the other one? I can't remember. Or I think Jack Attack you can use too. But all for 10% off at checkout with Colourpop, except for on collabs. But that is my favorite eyeshadow palette. I seriously use it every single time I do my makeup. The only problem is that my kids got into it and mixed all the colors together. Or tried to, so it's super, super dirty. So now I'm just taking some more random brushes that I got at Walmart. I don't know what they are. They're like Walmart brand, I'm guessing. And this is just a big fluffy brush, obviously. And I'm taking that shade for my crease color. I know most people do their transition shades first, but I do not. I like to do my crease shade and then do my transition shade. I'm showing you that I hold my brush farther to the end because it gives me a lighter hand and it's just easier to blend out my shadows that way. I use windshield wiper motions and small circular motions to blend out eyeshadow. I just feel like it works so much better to do it that way. And then I just do the same thing to the other eye. I'm tapping off the excess, blending. The key to good makeup is blend, guys. Blend all your shades. Blend. Everything just looks better when you blend. Seriously, if you are struggling with makeup, try blending a little bit longer. I know as moms, or even if you're not a mom, not everyone has a lot of time to do their makeup every single day. So on a day that you have time, just keep on blending. So this next shade I'm using is a lighter orangey brownie shade. It's not really picking up the true color on camera. And I just place that color like from the middle of where my crease shade is, and then up. So I kind of blend those two together. And I blend up my transition shade like almost all the way up to my eyebrows. And I just blend. Obviously blending, I just went on and on about blending. It's one of my favorite things to do, honestly, because I've noticed how much better my makeup looks since I learned how to blend my makeup. So thank God for that. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm just talking about some crazy shit. Okay. Anyways, now I'm taking this little brushy thingy that's dual-ended, and I'm going to be taking that little maroon shade. I'm trying to figure out the shade names for you, but I'm not good at that. So I dip, tap off the excess, and for dark outer corner shades, I always press the color into my outer corner first and then blend, because I feel like my makeup always turns out better when I use less and then add more if needed than starting out with a heavy hand and using too much. You can always add more, but you can never take it away unless you start over. I also told myself that I was not doing an elaborate look for this makeup tutorial. It's just going to be an easy 5-minute tutorial. Yeah, I had to cut this video down from 40 minutes to 30. And let's just say it's still way too long because it was supposed to be like a 15-minute makeup tutorial. And I'm just doing the same thing to the other eye. Remember, press it in and then blend. I'm dragging that purple shade underneath my eye as well, because no matter what look I do, I always smoke out my under eye. I probably shouldn't, but I do anyways. So I'm just going to go back into that purple shade and keep adding until I get the desired purpley look that I want. I should really go back in to get my hair redone because your girl's roots are ridiculous. Oh my goodness. My eyes started watering really bad at this point. So I was like super scared that all my makeup was going to run off and that I was going to look like a crazy mess. But I'm still just blending and blending that shade in. And pouncing some more to add more pigment. Blend, 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 blend. I'm trying to explain that the color payoff isn't as great as I'd want it for that purple shade. It looks more pink than purple on my eyes. But like I said before, I like to use small amounts. So now I'm just taking that same small brush that I used for the purple. I dipped back into my crease shade and I am just smoking out my lower lash line and mixing the purple and my crease shade together. I make the weirdest faces when I do my makeup. I am so sorry. Just look at that face. I look so goofy. Like, what the hell? Oh yeah. Maria Gloria just uploaded a video, y'all. So now I'm taking the flat brush side and using the creamy sparkly shade, and I'm just popping that into my inner corner and dragging it up a little bit into the inner corner of like the crease part of the inner corner, if that makes sense. I'm showing you right there because it makes my eyes look so open when I do that. It's the perfect shade for the inner corner. Like, you can't really tell how sparkly it is. I need to get some beauty lights so you guys can see. And then I'm just going to use that rosy, goldy shade with the same brush and mix them on my lid, like the lighter shade and the rosy, goldy shady on my lid together. And I press it into my lid and then I pull it out with that brush. If you need a trick to make your eyeshadow look sparklier, oh my gosh, I sound so goofy right now. More sparkly, just take a setting spray, spray your brush, and dip in. It makes it sparklier. But I wasn't trying to do an elaborate look. And it just turned into prom makeup. Oh my goodness. And I kept telling myself I was not going to use black, but your girl used black anyways. I'm showing you how dry I look. Sorry, I'm getting messages. So now I'm just taking that angled brush, which is also another random brush from Walmart, and going into a black shadow that I said I was not going to use and put it on my face. I'm going to put this black shadow on my eyes, which I think actually really pulled the look together, but I always go way too crazy with black. Like, always. The reason I'm using this angled brush is because I'm mimicking eyeliner, so I don't do a wing eyeliner because I have issues with winged liner. I will ruin my whole makeup look to try to put winged liner on. And now you can't even see what I'm doing. And with the black, just like the purple, I press it in first and then I blend. Because black is one of those shades that if you mess up with black, you mess up. Like, your whole makeup look will be ruined. So go in with a light hand with that. I actually really like the way my makeup turned out, even though I said I wasn't going to use black. I just really didn't want to use eyeliner and ruin this makeup look, because then I wouldn't have a video for Monday. Okay, so I got the black on. Amelia woke up from her nap, so she came and joined us. She looks pretty grumpy. So I put that MAC liquid eyeliner away because I told myself I was not going to use it. So now I am putting on some mascara. I use the Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara. And I start heavy-handed at the root. The way to keep your lashes up all day is to put the heavier layer of mascara at the root of your lash and then use a lighter layer at the tips, if that makes sense. Because if you put a heavy amount, it's just going to make your eyelashes fall. No matter if you have the most beautiful, doughy looking lashes, like, they will fall if you put too much mascara at the ends of your lashes. So always put a heavy amount at the base to hold up those lashes. Sorry, I heard something in the walls. And that's why I looked over there. But no, I love mascara. Like, it's one of my favorite products. I'm just explaining that you don't need your wand to like go in and out, in and out, in and out in your mascara, because it adds air into your mascara and then it dries out faster. Amelia is so cute. I don't know how I got blessed with making such cute babies. Like, my babies are so freaking adorable. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but oh my gosh, I make cute kids. And I'm just doing the same thing that I did to the other eye, obviously, with my mascara. I do not wear falsies because the last time I wore falsies was like in middle school, and I only used like the individual lashes. I didn't use the whole strip, and it made me hate false lashes, honestly. And there goes Amelia trying to eat it, and then she's got black on her face. But I only did that because I watched an Ariana Grande makeup tutorial back then, and that's how she did her makeup. And Ariana Grande was like my thing back at my sophomore year. Like, she was my favorite person in the whole wide world. I mean, she's still one of my favorite singers, but... And then I poked myself in the eye, and it felt like I had sand in my eye, so I was trying to fix it. Oh my gosh, my faces I make are so freaking funny.
I got a hole right here.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm still trying to get that out of my eye before my makeup runs all over my face. And I'm going to do my lips before my eyebrows. I'm just I take 3 shades and mix them together because I liked the illusion that they make my face. They give my lips, not my face. I can't even really tell. I think that was shade 613. And yeah, I'm not for sure. But like I said before, I'll link all the products below in the description box. So I just take that darker mauve-y brownie shade. Sorry. And I just put it all over my face. It is so hard to do makeup with a baby in your arms. I don't know if any mamas are watching this right now, but it makes it a workout to put lipstick on and lip gloss, especially when they're dark like this. And I'm just fixing it so it's even, because I overline my lips a little bit. I always have, always will, because I have small, little, not cute lips. They're small. So then I'm taking a really nude lipstick, and I'm just placing that in the center of my lips. I was trying to figure out the shade, but I couldn't figure it out from where it was from or anything. So I make it so it's like pale, pale, pale in the middle center of my lips to give the illusion that I have big lips. And then I take a brush, I think. Either a brush or it's my finger. And I dab it in and to kind of blend the 2 shades together. And then I take a gloss, and it's my favorite gloss ever. And I just put that where I placed the light shade to give the illusion that I have plump lips. I learned that from Jaclyn Hill. Shout out to her because she's also an amazing beauty guru. Like, look at that. Look at that, yo. It looks like I have a bottom lip, which I do not. So Amelia also tried to eat that, by the way. Oh, goodness. This is the part that I wish I did not do because my eyebrows looked whack trying to do them with one hand. Like, oh my goodness, I looked crazier than crazy. I'm using the Salon Perfect Done in One brow pomade and dark brown. Oh, Lord, y'all. I am scared. Like, I hated the way my eyebrows looked yesterday. I feel so bad that this is how I did my eyebrows for my first makeup tutorial. And I always start in the middle of my brow and work my way forward because obviously you want the front of your brow to look light and soft and not crazy. I was saying right here I should have aborted this mission before I even started, and it was too late. I already had half a brow on. So I had to just keep on going. I'm so concentrated here. Oh my goodness. Trying to make your brows look good with a baby in your hand is not easy. Like, I hate my brow there. Like, it looks horrible.
And this video will be done. Even though it's already at 40 minutes. Oh, God. It's going to take days.
And I totally forgot to highlight my brow. Like, my brow bone. Oh, my goodness.
What's up, Bubby?
Aiden is now talking to me in the background. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Aiden.
Creamer.
He's asking for a frozen waffle.
Some more waffle, please.
Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
Cold waffle.
Oh, you can eat another frozen waffle if you want. I don't care.
So I'm just finishing my brows.
My son's favorite.
I use a light hand and small strokes to do my
Probably
brows.
not the healthiest for him, but
I was trying to get them done really fast though because my video is already like 40 minutes long at this point. And it took like 4 days to upload my last video, so
well, Aiden needs the
we didn't want
to go
that. And since I'm editing this on a Sunday,
I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe.
We needed it up by Monday,
Bye, guys.
so it needs to be smaller. And so here's me trying to be like a beauty guru and do the cute,
not to toot my own
cute montage thing.
Not to toot my own
But it wasn't cute. I looked crazy. But I really liked the way my makeup turned out that day.